Once upon a time in a faraway magical kingdom, there lived a beautiful princess named Isabella. She had long, golden hair that shone brightly in the sunlight and mesmerizing green eyes that sparkled like emeralds. Princess Isabella lived in a towering castle made of stone, with many turrets and towers reaching high into the clouds. Inside the castle were grand halls with tall ceilings and marble floors that glistened under the light of chandeliers. Princess Isabella spent her days riding her noble steed through the forest and reading books in the castle library. She was beloved by all the people of the kingdom for her kind heart and graceful manner. However, there was one problem that troubled the princess deeply. Near the kingdom lived a fearsome dragon named Scorch who terrorized the land. Scorch was as black as coal, with razor-sharp talons and giant leathery wings. He could breathe searing hot flames that turned villages into ashes. The king had sent many brave knights to defeat the dragon, but none had returned victorious. One day, Princess Isabella decided that she would be the one to get rid of Scorch and save the kingdom. She traveled on horseback to the dragon's lair, a dark cave in the side of a smoldering mountain. As she entered the cave, she could feel the hot breath of the dragon and smell the stench of sulfur. There lay Scorch, his giant spiked tail swishing back and forth as he snored loudly. Isabella raised her sword, ready to strike, but in that moment Scorch opened his fiery eyes and stared right at her. To Isabella's surprise, instead of attacking, Scorch spoke in a rumbling, smoke-filled voice. "Why have you come here, little one?" asked Scorch in a growly voice. Isabella was so shocked to hear the dragon speak that she lowered her sword. She explained that she had come to slay him and protect her kingdom. Scorch nodded thoughtfully and said, "I can see that you are very brave. But slaying me will not solve anything. I only attack the villages because I am hungry and alone. If you show me kindness, I will stop burning your kingdom." Isabella realized that perhaps violence was not the answer after all. From that day on, she visited Scorch every afternoon, bringing him baskets of fruits and vegetables to eat. Over time, the princess and the dragon became close friends. Scorch told her stories of his life and Isabella taught him about kindness, forgiveness and compassion. Soon, Scorch stopped terrorizing the villages and even used his fire to help the people, lighting stoves and fireplaces for them during cold winter nights. One sunny day, as the princess and Scorch were swimming together in a shimmering lake, hunters from Isabella's kingdom arrived at the scene. They had been sent by the king to kill the dragon. When they saw Scorch, they immediately began firing arrows at the beast. Scorch roared in pain and fury as arrows pierced his scales. Isabella cried out for them to stop, but the hunters did not listen. She had no choice but to bravely shield Scorch's body with her own, protecting him from the arrows. Seeing their beloved princess risk her life for the dragon, the hunters lowered their weapons. Isabella scolded them sharply, saying that Scorch was her friend. The hunters apologized, amazed that she had tamed the once fearsome beast. Princess Isabella and Scorch returned to the castle, where Isabella told her father, the king, about everything that had happened. The king was shocked at first but soon came to understand that the dragon was now an ally of the kingdom. From that day forward, Scorch lived peacefully with Isabella in the castle. The people also came to accept him and stop fearing him. Over time, Scorch and Isabella realized that their friendship had blossomed into true love. On the day of their wedding, humans and dragons celebrated together, finally at peace. And they all lived happily ever after.